Hey everyone, it's Naseko here. Today I'm going to share a story about how I picked myself up after a breakup that left me feeling completely lost. It's real, it's raw, and I hope it helps anyone out there going through something similar. So, there I was sitting in my car, engine off, staring at the rain hitting the windshield. The breakup had just happened, no big fight, no shouting, just the realization that we were done. The silence was deafening and my mind was racing with, how did it come to this? If you've been through this, you know that the hardest part is that initial shock, the pain that hits when you wake up the next morning and remember that it wasn't a bad dream. So what did I do? Here's how I turned things around and learned to heal. First, I let myself grieve. I remember telling myself, it's okay to feel this, it's okay to cry. I shut my bedroom door, put on my most comforting playlist, and let myself feel every emotion, from anger to sadness, even guilt. And you know what? That was important. Numbing it or pretending to be okay would only push the pain deeper. I called my best friend Lisa, and she came over with ice cream, cheesy movies, and the best hugs. We talked, we laughed, we cried. Leaning on people who care about you is powerful. It reminded me that I wasn't alone. They weren't there to fix anything, just to be there, and that was more than enough. There were moments when I was tempted to send that "I miss you" text or scroll through social media to see what he was up to, but I realized that wasn't what I needed. I turned off my notifications and even took a short break from social media. Instead, I wrote in my journal every thought, every memory. It was like getting it out without seeking a response. The hardest but most rewarding step was reconnecting with myself. I asked, who am I without this relationship? And it turned out I had a lot to rediscover. I started doing things I loved but had stopped, like painting and trying out new recipes. Little by little, I started feeling like myself again. Setting new goals was a game changer. I realized that I'd put so much into us that I'd neglected me. I made a list of things I wanted to accomplish, like taking an online course and joining a book club. Each small goal I ticked off gave me confidence. Finally, I sat down with myself one day and asked, what did I learn? This wasn't about blaming him or myself. It was about recognizing what I wanted in a relationship and, more importantly, what I needed to work on for my own growth. It took time, but when you start to see the breakup not as an end, but as a chapter that shaped you, it gets easier. If you're going through a breakup, remember, healing isn't linear. Some days you'll feel great and others it'll be tough again. And that's okay. Just take it one step at a time and know that you are so much more than a relationship that didn't work out. If this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you have your own stories or tips for moving on, I'd love to hear them. You're not alone in this journey. Until next time, take care of yourself.